All right, welcome and welcome back, fellow Shopify entrepreneurs. Shopify has released a brand new theme. We're running Shopify stores for a long time now, and I don't remember the last time Shopify introduced a new theme. So I thought I'd make this video because when this first was announced, I thought it was kind of irrelevant, but it's kind of interesting to explore. So I thought I'd make this video and see what you guys think. But the theme being introduced by Shopify is called Trade. This was most recently advertised very largely here in Shopify Summer Editions 24, and they have this massive block on it. The bigger the block in editions, the bigger of an announcement that Shopify is trying to make. Paired with this giant yellow on black text, they really want this announcement to stand out. This theme says, easily set up a B2B store with an out-of-the-box theme designed for repeat and bulk purchasing. So the words used in this sentence are very important. First off, B2B is a plus feature, Shopify plus feature. B2B is business to business, commerce to commerce, like manufacturers selling to businesses who create products and these sort of things. B2B business is a lot different than retail business, and so B2B features are needed on B2B sites that are found on B2B sites exclusively and not on retail business. This sentence continues, however, it says, with an out-of-the-box theme designed for repeat and bulk purchasing. What Shopify means by out-of-the-box theme is that it's set up with all of the B2B and bulk purchasing features Shopify by default allows already on the one of these out-of-the-box theme features is this bulk order importer. On the theme, we have featured product list, we have a choose option button, and that brings us this quantity selector and a quantity order maker. This is how B2B business is conducted. They need the SKU numbers. They have very high quantity of orders and large orders that come in. If you want to see the rest of my Shopify Summer Editions video, I can link it down below. This trade theme was actually released on May 9th here. I do a once a month video on all the latest and greatest updates coming from Shopify and from the changelog. So you're interested in staying up to date on Shopify to maintain your competitive advantage, subscribe for that series on my channel. But we can see here again, Trade, a new theme designed for wholesale buying, streamlines the setup of your B2B store with an out-of-the-box theme that comes pre-built, all of our advanced B2B features, and enables easy bulk ordering. So when I first saw all this mention of B2B and B2B features and pre-built, I thought that this theme was not very relevant to retail Shopify entrepreneurs, small businesses, and so I kind of discarded it. However, looking into it more closely and comparing this theme with other themes, you can definitely still use this theme if you are a retail entrepreneur. So before we take a look into the theme, if we look at the guide, this Trade is a free online 2.0 theme from the Shopify designed and optimized for stores selling in wholesale. Trade's professional and clean design requires minimal customizations. This is because all the wholesale B2B options come pre-built already on it. You don't have to go into the settings or the sections or the blocks and add them manually. And it kind of looks like this. It kind of looks like this. It says Trade has the following benefits: efficient layouts and bulk purchasing functionalities optimized for wholesale customers, right? And then some other features here. So to gain access to this theme, all you have to do is go to the Shopify theme store and you can search for Trade, and it's a free made and developed theme by Shopify. All the Shopify themes are free. And so all you have to do is click onto it and you can click try theme, and it kind of looks like this. And once we download it and add it to our library, we can see the Trade theme in action here. Very, very nice. And so the main idea behind this theme is, like the descriptions keep saying, that kind of went over the top of my head when I first read it, is that this theme is made for B2B because it preloads all of B2B features that are found on Shopify. As we can see, some of these include this insert partner logo here. If we go to our products, our example products here, we have a very advanced order submission sheet here that is common in B2B, less so in retail, where you can select very large quantities and create an order sheet just like this, very unique to B2B. If we go into the product page, we can see that this is kind of flipped around. Most commonly, the images are usually on the left and the product information is on the right. You can, of course, change this in the desktop media position. But again, down below here, we see a very unique B2B section, the quick order list, where we can submit very large quantities and very large items, where we can see our total and our price, our product subtotal here. You won't really see this in retail stores. When I look at this theme closer, this theme is, in my opinion, the Dawn theme with every B2B feature Shopify offers already inserted on. For example, what we can do here is we can compare the Dawn theme. Everybody knows the Dawn theme here, loaded up, with the Trade theme. And you'll see what I mean. So the point of all the announcements for the Trade theme is they keep mentioning that it's preloaded and pre-built and ready to go. So we do see kind of a professional looking color scheme here, where we can see this nice cream and this gray and this black and this white and gray here. This is the same sections found on the Dawn theme. We have an announcement bar here. We can change the color of it and say welcome to our store. We also see that the typography is a little bit different, I believe, for these areas. And so this is referring to its pre-built feature. So for example, if we wanted to change this announcement bar to the same sort of gray, we can just go to the announcement bar and we can check the background. And we can go and move it to a nice gray here, change the text to white, and that would sort of be similar in that section. The header here, we can do the same thing. We can just change this to a different section and we kind of get the same look here. If we check out the typography, the font style, we see DM Sans Medium. And so if we go to our settings and we change the typography from assistant and we search, we can do DM Sans here, and then we can change this to medium here, and that will be the same font. We can see that in the trade theme, this image banner is quite smaller, and it has this content shifted to the left with a little color on the button here. So we can do the same thing here. We can make the image banner small, or maybe medium, and then we can just move the desktop content alignment to the left, and then we can put this in the middle, middle left, and then that looks similar to this. I believe this is actually small, so we can change that to small. And then we have some welcome industry insiders here. So that's a very common B2B phrase. Those words aren't very commonly used in retail stores, but we can still add the same block. This is just some text where it says welcome here. And we can move this up to where it was in this one. So we have kind of the same style. We can see the button is a different color. And so we would do the same thing. We would just go into the sections and we change the button there. Right below that on the trade theme, we have this multi-column, which says insert partner logo. So this is the multi-column section with preloaded insert partner logo here. So you know what to do with it. You can still do this on Shopify stores. We can just add a section here. We can increase this to 6 as it was 6. We can get rid of the heading. We can set the column alignment to center here. We can set the secondary background to none. We can remove this button label and we can change the color scheme to a white. And then most importantly, we can change the padding down to the same size as the other one, which is around 12 and 12. And then to make these smaller, all we have to do is get rid of the description. And then the heading says insert partner logo here. Okay, so now we see what they mean by pre-built and B2B features. This is my Dawn theme, right? And this is the trade theme. And so what they've done is they've released this new theme, but in a way, it's just the Dawn theme preloaded and pre-made with all of specific customizations and B2B features. But it's essentially the Dawn theme that's pre-customized in a completely separate way. Another way we can look at this is we can compare the sections on the two themes, the Dawn theme and the trade theme, to see if there's any extra sections, and they're exactly the same. We can see feature collection and this list here, which is the exact same over here. There's no differences. And then if we scroll down a little bit here, there's no differences either. What is interesting to highlight is if we're on the product page, there is this quick order list section. And if I go to the Dawn theme, I do see the same quick order list section here. And so it's hard to tell if, I'm sure it says somewhere, but you would never really want this quick order section on a retail theme, a small business theme. This is a B2B feature. And so I believe what happened was what this quick order list was a B2B feature, and it wasn't created just for the trade theme. It was maybe already available, or maybe if it was available for B2B stores, they added the section to other themes like the Dawn theme. And so it's kind of interesting like that. My thoughts on this are, when this first came out, I thought this was a B2B theme. If you are not B2B, don't use it, don't touch it. But we can see here that it's essentially the Dawn theme preloaded for B2B stores to be using right away. So if you're a retail store, a retail small Shopify store, you can still definitely use this right out of the box. In my opinion, this has a pre-built B2B theme, but you can just remove the segments that are B2B and use it as a retail. And so at what point are we drawing that balance between just taking, say, the Dawn theme and building it up as a retail store, or taking the trade theme and kind of downgrading the pre-built trade theme to match less B2B features and input more retail features? There's a balance there. But obviously it's created with care and it's created with style. It's created with good best practices, graphic design, typography, color theory in mind. And so if you're a beginner Shopify entrepreneur and you're just starting out, this theme with these colors already inputted and these sections already inputted might be easier to use and to get started than using the Dawn theme and starting from scratch Absolutely. Just be careful when you're choosing themes to focus more on the sections and the features and what it's for, and don't look so much at the images, because obviously this color scheme and the typography and hierarchy here are made to fit for this specific image to make it look nice. We can see kind of the black and the black here. We can see the gray here, and the cream and the beige kind of all works well, very nicely. But your store might not be selling these things, and your store will definitely not have these images in mind. So, color theory and what goes into best practices in a store is all very fun to look into. But I think the point of the trade theme is that it says it's a B2B theme, but we know themes are not inclusive of a specific feature. You can use kind of any theme for any reason. You can customize it any way you'd like. However, if you're a retail store, you don't want to be using the B2B features, specific B2B features, because that won't look good. But you can definitely use the trade theme, remove the B2B features, or use the theme like the Dawn theme and build it up using this as sort of an inspiration. So this is why I wanted to make this video, to show the differences between the two themes, what the trade theme is, why it was such a big deal, what B2B is. As when I first saw this theme, like I said, I thought it was completely irrelevant to me, but now looking into it and looking closer to what it is and how it was made, we can draw a lot of inspiration, best practices, look at the sections, understand what retail stores do, understand what B2B businesses do. And also, I don't remember the last time Shopify introduced a new theme. I've been doing this a long time. I run multiple Shopify stores, and so it is kind of interesting to see that one of the biggest announcements at Summer Editions was a brand new theme, and maybe this is an indication of more themes to come. Who knows? But I thought I'd make this quick video just to explain what this theme is, what B2B is, what retail is, what goes into themes, what goes into sections, how you can create this theme from scratch, how you can use this theme for retail and just remove some of the B2B sections if you'd like, all sorts of possibilities. If you have any questions, feel free to put them down in the comments. If this video has helped you in any way, please like the video so I know. And if you want to join a free community of like-minded Shopify entrepreneurs as we all chase the same e-commerce dream, consider subscribing. And if you do, I'll see you in the next video.